Are we all good? Are we all good? I think we are. Checking levels. Hello, hello. Yep, audio's good. Okay. Minecraft stream take 2. Hello everyone, I am Lord Hercules and this is my Minecraft world. We're doing it from a different position but same difference. We're working on the castle again, expanding the walls. So we're starting by tearing down, well, basically all the parts of the wall that need to be ripped out. So that I can rebuild it as needed. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash again. Sadly, young Mr. Pog was kicked from the world. Rip Dave. But well, you'll be able to join back as soon as I finish up the stream. Because I probably will need to reset my console and such, or somewhat. I don't know. I'll see what I need to do. Alright, now most of this we are going to be tearing out. Some we're going to keep in place, for now at least. Alright, inventory's getting a bit full now, so we need to start emptying it a little bit. So let's start with our block placements. So we'll fill out our floor area. Now along with our little wall modification means a tower modification at the front gates as well. I've already done an outline for the expansion of that, which means we're going to have a bigger tower area overall. Something that I will be working on across the stream / episode. And this will all lead to essentially what would be considered quality of life changes here. I actually haven't really thought about what I'm going to do about this area here. I think for now I'm just simply going to do this, and I'll just poke a little pokey hole there for now. We'll keep that as it is for now, so we can just have access there. And also the bear, so I can do the upside down stair work there as well. Other than that, I do need to do some other things around here. Like, I do need to move a lot of this chest stuff out of the way to make room for the wall. Just as I'm gonna need to rip this wall out as well. I've got a lot of work to do here, and I'm probably going to redesign this. So this door's probably going to stay, so I'm very likely going to have like so. Yeah, that will probably look really nice. So I think we should get on with the build itself. So we'll start with this section here. And I'm just going to go along building each layer here. And it's at that point where I realize that I am going to actually need to get up there so I can take out those lanterns. So I need to place those down once again. But we'll see to that. And yeah, we need a lot of blocks for this project. And hello there, boy. Right, let's... Yeah, I've got the inventory space for it. Knock you out. So we grab all of that. Ooh, nearly fell off. Yeah, still got a fair way to go. And we'll actually come to this end and start planting down there. Bop. Alright, let's get this slot in. We need our next stack. And let's fill this in. Plus to start putting in our wall section. Alright, and that's already looking pretty nice. I will need to rework on the sectional things. I'm not sure what the correct terminology is at this point. But we'll work on those soon enough. Alright, we'll fill in this portion of the wall here, like so. At the moment, this is looking good for this positioning. But we'll come back to that one at a later point. I don't think I finished there. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I still have wall to expand there too. Silly me. Yeah, that's right. Now we can't move this way, so we have to move this way, which means this needs to get ripped out. And over here we need to rip this out. Now we'll start ripping this out. Well, so you probably didn't really need to do that too much. But anyway, we need to put wall here. And it fills this very nicely. Now I am going to need to... Not what I was wanting to get. Need to rip out these stairs here so we can replace them. And I should be able to fill this in as well. We made sure that we had plenty of blocks of stone bricks for the project. And yeah, we're probably going to do another one of these here, which means we're going to take our extra door here and just make that a single door, which should look rather nice. Now I'm going to need to take that out, replace that with this, and that has a fairly nice feeling like that. So we will repeat that over here. We need to knock you out, grab you, and then bop, bop, bop. Easy as. Alright, we might get this wall section filled in, because this one is pretty straightforward. Now I probably could have done this a whole different way, but it would have meant a lot more work for me, because essentially I would have had to have tear down the entire structure and rebuild it from square zero. Probably not too different from what iJevan did or has done in Hermitcraft Season 7. Not that I really paid that much attention aside from the Hermitcraft recap. Yeah, recap. That's it, Mr. B. Out you go. Back to your nest. Good bee. Yeah, that's nice. I need to chop this door down. Place a block there. Knock this stair out. Block there. Block there. And it's all good. Now we do also need to knock this door out. but we can easily move that door forward. So we can put that door there for now. Which means I can start taking out some of this wall edge here. I'll leave the rest there for now, but I'll do a little bit of that there. And these ones here, just to show where we stand there. And let's continue on with the rebuild. So let's start working on this wall section here. And that was kind of unintentional. Right. And also to notice, I've also added a bit of a water stream. This goes down to the dungeon area beneath us, which I feel is a very nice little feature to be included. Especially since this is basically the guard tower area. Yeah, I'll be able to fill that in a lot better from up there. No horse? No. Okay. That works very nicely. And we're just doing a little bit of filling in here. Not a lot. Excuse me, game? Alright, let's go up and finish up the wall from the upper areas. Oh, that was a bit of an oops, but no big. Next stack. Now I'm gonna put these blocks in here like so. Let's fill in this wall here while we're down here. Now I'm probably gonna need this corner open so I can sneak through to here. In fact, I'm probably gonna knock out this lower block here, but we'll put a block up. Actually, we will fully do up here while we're at it as well, just because I can. And this is actually going a lot quicker than I imagined it would. But then I still have a lot of relocation work and wall rebuilding to do here. We need to put this back in. Yeah. And another stack. And we'll fill this in. Fill this little bit in like so. And our wall should be looking pretty good. Oh yeah, I should also attend to that area over there as well. Let's cut through here. We haven't really done too much with the ballroom. We haven't had the opportunity. But we will be looking into that soonish. Alright, and let's get our wallage in here. Let's actually start working on this tower portion. So I'm actually going to get a doorway started here, which, as you can tell, is going to be like so. So essentially, we need to knock these out. And I will be needing to relocate the lantern as well. Doing that's gonna be a bit troublesome, but it's something that we'll work on. Alright, and that is looking like one thick tower. And it's giving us a pretty nice little interior. So we should have a 5 by... Yeah, we have a 5 by 5 area. So I'm going to need to move this lantern pretty much there. But that should still light it up pretty efficiently, I feel. We have that going from there like that. Let's see if we can make this look pretty nice as well. So if we go like this. Well, actually, that's actually not too bad. Let's continue this pattern from here and see how that looks. That was a misplace. Ooh, interesting. But I might fill that in, but keep that as here. So this looks actually fairly nice. Alright, so we got the right wall, the left wall flank done. Let's see what we can do for this wall. So let's go from this point and lay down our little blocks. So we actually get the cornered piece there. Very nice. Well, very nicely, I should say, as I correct myself. We come along like so to another corner bit where we're going to, we'll do a double like that and see where we can go from. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, we're gonna get that in. We're gonna get our door in. We're gonna tear these out. Alright, we need to fill that bit in. Put down some blocks here. And this is starting to take shape. We'll do that for here to give it the kind of look that we are starting to go for. Now that we'll go ahead underneath and start working on the upside down stair portion. So we might start our work over here on the left and work our way around. So let's see if we can get to work from here, and yeah, this is going exactly to plan. And since we've done it like this, we can put a lantern in between the stairs. And that one was placed wrong. And we just keep going along like so. Alright, this is actually a walled area that we need to have here, because that does lead to another area, which means I also need to replace this stair. But we'll place a stair block there first and do that, and this section is for the most part done. We just need some lighting now. And we'll come out several blocks, I believe, here. That gives us some nice lighting there. We'll put one in the corner here. Is it because of that? Can we do this? Actually, yeah, that is very nice. So we'll come down to, I'd say, let's knock out our torches, so we get a good feel for how dark it is. Let's shut the door, even though that's not going to help too much. Because we do want to discourage mob spawning here. So we'll place a torch here. We'll place a torch here. Another one here. And here. And here. And we'll place one here like that. And yeah, we might put one in between here as well. Right there. And I feel that is sufficiently lit up to prevent mob spawns. Very nice. Alright, now we shall come into here. And I'm just gonna straight up just pull. Actually, we'll wait. So we need to place you there, you there, you there, you there, and you there. And we shall place a lantern right there on the second block. See, I will need to work on this area as well. Need to dig these out as well. Yeah, since this is basically a corridor area, and that means I'm gonna have to kind of move things around in here as well. I'm gonna have to change my interior design plans. Anyway, let's get back to our staring. So bop, 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 and bop. And we could actually fit a lantern right there. I don't have any currently in my inventory at this very second, so that's something we will come back to. Now, I'm probably going to postpone working on this particular wall for the moment. So let's just press on with this section. So we need to mine out these. And then replant them down. And that's probably the sheep that I have on the other side of the wall that I'm hearing. Alright, let's see here. No, that is wrong. That is correct. And this is going pretty smoothly. And it's a stair block that we missed, apparently. Plus I will need to rip these ones out. Need to rip this one out. And now bop, bop, bop. And yeah, this under section here is done. I'm not really sure about this area, but I think I will modify it at the moment as it is right now. So we'll just do that. Because I'm still not sure what I want to do with that little area, because at the moment it's not really going to be used. But if I want to use it, I could use it with the cat house to kind of like make a bit of a secret room of sorts. Alright, let's do this section now. So yeah, this is now our new line wallage of sorts. So we need to put in that line there. I also need to rip this line out. And we'll start planting down our wall, our stairs here from our water elevator as we come out like so. And like that, it is done. Now I'm probably going to move this door over as well, because essentially that's going to be a wall there. But that's something I can work on at a later time, really. But I can fill in this portion here. And you were placed incorrectly. I think next I might head up there and completely take out the majority of the roof section there. And I'm gonna need to scrounge up a bit more. Actually, I think I remember where I have more, because I will be needing the scaffolding. Oh right, I also have to rebuild this wall as well, because I'm going to need a clear inventory to move some of that stuff. But scaffolding first. Yes, I knew I had some in here. That should be plenty. And I still need to figure out what I want to do with this section here. Because I was thinking of doing a wall or somewhat, but then it kind of doesn't want to work with the wall that's already there. I dropped a block out here, didn't I? And maybe I didn't get to it in time. Oh well. Now we'll partly leave some of the interior alone, because that won't really be too much of a yeah, basically those two lines there on the outsides I can leave alone, because I just need to work on this side and this side of each of them respectful in their respectiveness. But to that note, I do also need to rip out these portions of it. So that I can rework them appropriately. Alright, so we'll get our floor here placed. Then we can get this basically placed in. Alright, now I'm probably going to still need to do some redesign work here. Because at the moment it's just a block, but we want it to overhang. And we might also go for that kind of a design in here as well. So we'll have more windows in here along these sides, which should look rather nice. Now I just need to figure out how I want to do this. And I think I remember how I did do these originally. So essentially I need to knock out these little walls I just made up, because they are not going to matter in the slightest. So then I want to have the walls come out like so. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's exactly what I see. Yeah, now we just need the upside down stairs there. No, I want it now. And the easiest way to get out of here is through the door at the moment. Yeah, that's exactly the look we were going for. And that should also do nicely for our purposes. So let's come up here. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. And can we do this? Oh, yes. Alright, how far can we take this? Okay, that's the limit. And that falls onto there. So, that's fine. That's fine. We'll take it one little bit at a time to fill in these gaps. And done it. Alright, and we just simply do this to get back up there. It's no big deal. Alright, that bit is done. Now we'll just need to work on that portion. We'll knock this down, get our scaffolding, come back around. And spooky Minecraft noise. Alright. Alright, and that should do the main exterior of this one. So let's get a fair look at it. Yeah, it looks nice and beefy now. Yeah, aside from the very top, it looks pretty good. Alright, and like last time we were dealing with these towers, we'll scaffold out like this so we can get up here. Now we might see if we can try and keep this design going, which I believe is definitely going to work, because we are dealing with roughly the same number of blocks as before. And we just place them down, and it's like a much larger space up here as well. So now we just need to replicate this over there. Alright, so now we can move over to the left side and check it out. Now there will be a little bit of detailing and the rest of this wall that needs to go in. So some window panes, which we do have some, not enough though. Plus we're going to move these houses down a bit. So yeah, I think that we'll scaffold here, right at this house. And yeah, I can't scaffold there. So we might just chop that out so we can put a piece of scaffold there so we can just get up here. So yeah, now we need to get in here and knock out the rest interior blocks. And I clearly missed a block here. Well, that's fixed. Now we can finish up knocking out these ones. Nom. Yep. We will need to check out there as well. We might as well make a little window hole there as well. And room for our window here. And here. And now we should be able to just fill in this as well. Alright, let's get up there. Yeah, we shouldn't need to dig too much of this out of the way, all things considering. Like, they should be able to get this very rooftop section done while I'm up here. And we place down our slabs like so. And see, I don't really even need that right now here. Alright, place. Ow. Alright, overall that looks pretty right. This should be done in no time. Much quicker than I expected. And over we go. Grab our scaffolding. And we go back up. So we can finish off this section here. To which we need to do this. So we need another support here. And now we can finish this off. Quite fortunate we had to put a second one down. We can just do this. Yep, that looks right. And that is done. Alright, didn't really mean to do that yet. But, oh well. I do need to tear that down anyway. Alright, let's move this light into its correct position, which should be right here, dead center. And that lights this room up very nicely. I reckon that looks pretty nice. Yep. We'll do the same with the other one. while we're at it. And then let's just take a moment to just admire what we've done and how it looks. So we come in here. Smack in the middle. And just while we're here, let's put some panes in. Just to give it a nice little look. Now let's head for the roof and see how it looks. Like from here, it looks pretty good. Bearing in mind the 2 holes currently in the wall. Still, I'm very happy with how it's turning out. That does look... Like I'd say, this is probably the best vantage point, and yeah, that does look really good. I like it. Even the enhanced size of the walls, I like. Still a few things we need to take care of, and also we do back to doing the roof bit, because as you can see, place out some measuring scaffolding here. It's basically the relation of how much carpet we would need, going in a square calculation of sorts. And another thing that we do want to do while we're working is probably tear down all these support pillars and replace them strategically. May also be wanting to redo a portion of this cobblestone pathway here. Maybe even change it up for something different. Because I know I do have it come in here, but maybe we can change this up to something different. Maybe mossy stone bricks might work. That might be nice. Like for the courtyard in general, I think it's a nice look. And just while we're out here, let's grab all these temporary blocks. That we use to measure this. There we go. And I also do want to do something with my cat house. Like I said, we do have this little room back here, which, let's just dig into this wall just this little bit, just to open up. It might be nice to actually do like a bit of a red stony door, but there would be limited space for such. And I don't really have the knowledge for such. Plus, it's really only a 3x4 room. Not really sure what we can do with that. Maybe just make it like an extension of the cat house? I don't know. Your feedback and suggestions will be much appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls and so on. I see, yeah, we probably don't need this much storage down here anyway. So I think I might start collecting some of these chests. That's got a bunch of stuff in it. That doesn't really have too much. Let's start by getting these empty ones. Yeah, that should mean that we shouldn't have to remodel the inside too much. We might even be able to keep some of the aesthetic we have going on here as well. Yeah, that should be nice. So, with the gaps we've created so far, let's fill them in. And I should also knock out these stairs as well, because they're not staying. Yeah, that one's good. Alright. We need you there. Alright then. And I can probably start doing the upside down stairs in this area as well to boot. Whoops. Rip these out. Replant floor down. And since it's a door pillar, we don't really need to replace that block. These ones, however, we do. And yeah, we've done over there already. Alright, and let's put these stairs in. Let's do this. Yes. And we'll just simply fill in these gaps. And that stairing is done. We just need to empty out these chests that have some stuff in them. Strategically, of course. Now I can probably move some of these chests over here in this area. I think we're just gonna have the wall. Means minimizing the storage, but I think that's a cost I'm prepared to pay. So this one doesn't really have a whole lot in it, especially things of importance. So we can just take that out and just wall this up. It's not exactly that pressing stuff there. And that was the wrong spot. is excellent placement right there then. We don't exactly have room in our inventory for that stuff or that stuff. Yeah, I would need to do a bit of an inventory purge. Yeah, we've got a bit too much on us right now to go through that properly. Yeah, I think that we should start emptying out our pockets. What do we have? Start dumping out some of this extra stuff that we have on us. So plant that there. I know I've got berries in here, so they can go in here. We do have spruce on us. That's oak. Spruce. The door, the fencing. Bit more fencing. The extra chests. I'm pretty sure we can put these planks in here as well, because that came from a secondary place. At this point we don't really need a lot of our stone bricks or our slabs and stairs. Like, I think 30 will be enough for our purposes. We'll put these torches in this chest as well. And we might put these other natural resources away, because I think we're done with them. So let's go down to the warehouse and put them away in their spots. Alright, we need a spare stone chest. Here we go. Wait, was that all? Yes. Alright, I just need dirt. And first try. Now I'll be putting the grass blocks in a separate chest in the chest monster area. So we'll just come up and do that now. Grass blocks there. And let's get back to this little renovation job, so we can truly finish up the wall renovations. So we have all of these axes here. And let's just pop them all into this chest here. And that means that we can just wall this up now. And that portion of the wall is done. Now we just work on these portions. So we'll chop you, pick these up, and we'll just put them into this chest. Empty bucket, bucket of water, beacons. And let's get this stuff as well into the same chest. And just fill that. Alright, these are simply empty maps. So let's put these maps into this chest. The other ones should be locator maps, and I want to keep those separate from one another. So we'll put them in this chest. Right, and actually that doesn't look too bad. Like I was saying, I could very much put some chests there as well. But given the trouble I do have with villagers and such, probably not a good idea. Because I think even now I've got a... Well, I thought I did. Oh, alright, I'm thinking of the warehouse. Yeah, I would need to do something different with what I've got going on here. I suppose I could do that, but maybe at a later time. Whatever, this should be looking pretty nice now. Just needs a bit of lighting now. I think I do have some lighting on me. Yeah, we've got a stack of lanterns previously gathered via trading. So let's get a little light going on. So we'll place a lantern in here. A lantern here. Lantern. 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 Draw nicely. Grab this. Alright, let's come to here. So obviously we need one in the corner, which should take care of the doorway as well. Knock you down. Knock you down. Knock you down. Because we can quite easily have a lantern there, providing some illumination. One in the corner here. One also in the corner here. And just because, lantern in the middle of this corridor. Lantern, lantern, lantern. And that should be a nice lit corridor here. And we've barely used any of these. And yeah, I do know that I'm using sea lanterns in here as well. A little extra lighting can't hurt there. Alright, so I should take care of this area. So knock this out. Place a lantern in the corner. We shall place a lantern right there. And I believe a lantern here as well. And a lantern there. And just because, a lantern here as well. And let us put a lantern there. Yes, that is the perfect spot. Oh, we did actually miss some flooring blocks. And fortunate that we have enough for that. And I'm pretty sure, aside from like redoing wall lanterns on the exterior, that's all of the interior lighting we need to do. Yeah. That's taken roughly an hour to do. I am missing a few blocks here. Which I can easily correct. Yeah, if I do that, that kind of plays into it a lot better. Yeah, if we do that for the interior, right, I still need another 2 blocks there, but I think... Wait, can't I do that? Oh, I need... Oh, it only makes... I can only make them in groups of 4. Darn. Alright, well we need 2 stairs, 2 blocks here. And I can essentially put another lantern here. Kind of removing the need for torches here. And it's kind of hidden away, which is pretty nice. So we need a little bit more storage and a little bit more blockage. I know this is way more than I probably actually need, but meh. I'm fine with this. Alright. 2 blocks there and stairs there to keep our little aesthetic look. Which I do like. I probably do say this all the time while working on the castle and related builds, but I'm loving how this is coming together. I suppose next we need to move these down. Now essentially I just want to move them down this way. And we might also try and do a bit of a tricksy kind of stuff. Oh. But I mean, I might take out a few random but important blocks here, place down a glowstone, and probably place a brown carpet on top of it to basically try and conceal it. So, alright, now we need to figure out how far across I want to move this. So right now this is fully flushed against the castle wall, and I wanted it to at least have like a 1 gap alley. I don't really want to shrink the size of this because even though it is a bit cozy in here, it's not as small as it could be. Or it's basically as big as I want it to be. So I'm going to want to move this out 2 blocks. So we need to move it to here. But we still want a nice gap there as well. So that's... kind of really to... I'm gonna have to. And I suppose the easiest thing to do is to basically grab a pair of shulker boxes and just make each shulker a house and just rebuild that from scratch. I should have some spares here. No, I don't. That's all full of resources. That's also full of resources. Also full of resources. I'm gonna have to empty out some of the ones that in the castle. Actually, I think I might have one or two empty ones out here. I think so. No. Oh. Okay, that one's got some nature stuff in it. I suppose, worst case scenario, I can craft up some. Ah, here's one. We are actually going to need to craft one up. Fortunately, we have the materials. One shulker. That's what we needed. I see. We'll do another one, just so we can put all the stuff into it. Let's do this. Alright, so first we'll put all of our not required items into this. Alright, and then our shulker for these projects. So we'll place you there, and I know I got these from you and these also from you. House. Now this one we'll place over here, and I will just start disassembling this house in its entirety. In fact, we'll probably even change these glass blocks for window panes as well. So that way it gives us more resources to utilize. Alright, and that is pretty much... was there anything in here? No, not really. And then we just throw all of this into the shulker for later retrieval. And then we just repeat this process here. And it happens to be a hole there. Well, we shall deal with that soon enough. Alright, and that is basically everything. So these things that were on the chest we'll put in there. And we essentially now have everything that we would need to rebuild this house. So we'll start by rebuilding a basic layout. And I think this is roughly right. I'm not certain. Yeah, and I think I can build up another bit. Yeah. Oh, maybe I built it too big. Huh. Somehow I've seemed to have messed up with the calculations. Huh. Well, it wouldn't be a problem to add additional materials to this rebuild. Actually, what size are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5 square building. I'm actually pretty happy with that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to the numbers. We're going to get some extra materials. And we're just going to continue filling in the build. Now apparently I had 8 here. I don't know why I only had 8. Must have built it a lot smaller than I remember. Alright, let's plant our chest back down. Yeah, fortunately there's a crafting bench in here. And that should be sufficient stairs. Yeah, that does kind of give it a bit of a homey feel, kind of. We're gonna go up like this. Alright, and we definitely do have enough to finish this off. And I can even place a lantern in here, because since it is an odd by odd number house, we can do that. Place door in here like so. And we'll just put a little cap on it. Nope, that went in the wrong place. There we go. Nice little top to this building. And we might repeat this design, this exact design, right next to it. Now, this does need lighting inside as well. So I believe we did still have some lanterns on us as well. Yes, we did. So we're going to grab a lantern. I'm going to chuck one in there, which should light this up very, very nicely. Ah, that is beautiful. Alright, let's put our excess materials in here. And while we're here... Wait, can I not make panes out of this? Oh, I'm short a few. Okay, that's no problem. We can simply grab these, have some panes out of them. And there we go. 16 panes. We'll place 2 of them here. and use the rest in a bit. Alright, let's grab our core materials. Alright. Yeah, I think I am pretty happy with this 1 block wide one. Yeah. But I think I have a 2 wide alley here. Alright, and we're just gonna fill in this like so. Yeah, there's not really much reason to have like windows on the sides, but we can definitely have windows on the front. Because that's bound to look nice. And it's at this point where we run out of our resource. So this is basically where we grab our backup resource and we continue on. And already that's looking great. Alright, let's grab our scaffolding so we can get up there easily. And once again, repeating our design. Hello, bee. Alright, we'll place a temporary block there, so we can place these down. Place our crown on top there. And we actually don't need too much now. Grab this, these, that. So we'll place our chest down. and our bed. I'm actually not sure if that's a good spot for the bed. Technically you can still use the bed like that. We might actually test that out when night comes, which might not be too far off. But overall the building itself is done. And overall I do like what I've done. Just gonna add a lantern inside for the pista de resistance. Actually, I could probably emphasize on the upside down stairs as well. Yeah. Give it a bit of a homier feel. And we're going to need a lot more material. Actually, there is a crafting bench here. We can use that in here as well. So we'll pop that down there. Make that. Make these. And it's more than enough that we need. And it does kind of create a nice little effect there. So we're going to come into this one now and do that same thing again. And that actually looks pretty nice. Very nice effect there. I like it. Now there were a few things that were in that chest, so I will put it back in that chest. In no particular order. And we might just mine this one up. Alright, let's go put some window panes in now. Oh dear. That was not supposed to happen. We were supposed to open the door. And this side is done. Very nice looking, although the interior is lacking. But then again, I don't really know what to put in there. What should be put in there? That's definitely a question for the viewers to potentially give suggestions for. Alright, let's come over to the right tower. Or rather, to put it lightly, the east tower, because the castle does face north to south. And we just needed the 2 panes in there. And that is basically done. And for the most... Well, I know I'm going to say it now, but... there is still that little bit down there with the cat house that we want to try and do. Actually, I may not even want to even move that. Like, it's not like you can get up here from there anyway. But yeah, there's still the matter of this area. But I suppose this means that now we can successfully wall this portion up. Yeah, we might do that now. Alright, let's get some blocks so we can start walling it. And that was the wrong chest. 64 should be plenty. And we shall do it from the cat house. So like so. And easy as. So yeah, still no idea what I want to do with that. But it's definitely something to consider. And I suppose it's also about time that we filled in this wall as well. And that basically does our wall renovation now. So we can actually get to other things. Namely the placing of our carpet. Alright, let's empty out some inventory space first. Because I'm going to need all the space I need. Yes, cat. Alright, so unless I'm not if my calculations that I did earlier during the week are correct, then I need roughly about 2 full rows of grey carpet for the roof. Now that is probably going way over what I actually do need, but we have gone ahead beforehand and readied up all of this. 2 full rows of light grey carpet on the roof, which will probably end the stream doing this now. Well, we're not going to end the stream right now this second, but this is what we're going to do at the remaining 5 minutes of stream time we have available. So, as usual, we're going to come up to the rooftop. And I'm just going to start spamming it down. We're going to fill up every single spot with carpet. This is not just for mob proofing, but more like snow proofing. And already we've used the stack. Alright, this goes well so far. Nearly sure a second stack. we still have a lot to do. Yeah, it's a bit gloomy up here without all the light sources. And also considering that this is basically a single floor. Like, the only way I could really remedy this is with really to build up this another block, which I don't want to do, and use light source blocks underneath. I suppose the only other thing I could do is like build little light towers or lampposts up here, which I would probably be okay with doing. It would break up the carpet spam a bit, and we could have some really nice looking light sources up here. Alright, 4th stack. Now obviously we're not using the carpeting inside the towers because they don't really need it. It's really only these 4 block areas here where the snow can gather that we're placing down the carpet. Slow and steady this work is, slow and steady. I might get a little bit more of this done, and then we'll end this. Alright, just a bit more. We'll just surround these like so. let's just do the exterior perimeter while we're at it. I do have to say the light grey carpet is pretty perfect for this because the colour does very much nicely match this. And on this note, this will end tonight's stream. So I hope that you've enjoyed the rebuilds that I've been doing and the little bit of a carpentry job that we've done today. We'll be continuing this week. And work in there. Finish work on the ballroom, which we didn't get to, but we'll see what we can do about that. Might in between streams during the week try out some color combinations for the flooring and come to a decision then. Anyway, be sure to hit the usual buttons on Twitch and YouTube, subscribe, follow, like, comment, subscribe, and all the usual things. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.